Good morning folks, how are you today? It's gorgeous today, it really is a lovely day. It's getting quite spring-like now, which is great. So today I'm back on the Peatlands Way, and I think this next section is going to be gorgeous. It's already lovely. I've just been following a path from Hatfield Woodhouse, and we're in this sort of like lovely bit of woodland at the moment. It's taken me a while to get this intro recorded. Every time I pull out the camera, there's somebody around, either walking a dog or driving by or riding horses. I found some signs. We're definitely back on the Peatlands Way. So we're back in the Humberhead Peatlands now, back in the nature reserve. It is absolutely gorgeous down here. It's so different from the last walk, which went past what used to be Hatfield Colliery. So that was quite like industrial. It was a bit grim, but it was just a few short miles really. Today I'm going to walk about 10 miles along the Peatlands Way. I think I'm walking probably about 15 miles altogether, but 10 miles or 10 or 11 miles on the Peatlands Way itself. I started at Hatfield and Stinson station, and I walked down to Hatfield Woodhouse, which is about 3.5 miles. There is a bus, you can like get a bus down to Hatfield Woodhouse, but I just thought I just walk. I need the exercise, you see. And then I'm going to be stopping sort of just outside of Epworth, and then taking a shortcut into Epworth, and then that will be today's walk done with. And then after that I've got a short sort of loop around the bottom of Epworth to do, which goes past Haxey, the village of Haxey. So I think that's about 7 miles. So I didn't want to do it all today, just thought I would break it up a bit. But it is gorgeous today. Forecast today is dry and warm. It is lovely. It's very spring-like today. So I'm hoping this is going to be a really good route today. I've been looking forward to it all week. So we're just walking past a prison. That's a prison over there. Nice and peaceful. And then on this side we've got the trail, and there's like pools of water over here as well for the birds, so it's quite a nice stretch really, nice and peaceful. Obviously nice and quiet over there in the prison. I don't want to end up in there, but it's lovely over here. Look at this, it's gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. It's a lovely spot, isn't it, really? A nice place to come and have your sandwiches, come and sit on the bench and everything. Beautiful. I think I've found my lunch spot. That's not a bad view, is it? It's not bad, it's beautiful. What's for lunch today? Today I have Big Oops, my favourite, Big Oops, and I have some nice iced tea, not so bad, and in my sandwich I have vegan smoky ham slices, which are very nice actually, very nice. I prefer the vegan stuff. I am vegan because I do think the animals deserve better. Now look at that, it is absolutely gorgeous today. This is beautiful out here, it's so peaceful. There's a bunch of geese over there having a wander in that field. Lovely today. love this time of year when we just start to get, you know, the first signs of spring. I love spring. I would say I'm definitely not a winter person. I'm not so keen on winter. It's just a bit too cold and dark and miserable for me. I am definitely like a spring, a summer. Summer is my favourite. Yeah, I prefer the warmer weather, I'll be honest. So this morning, before I came out, I started watching Good Bloke Outdoors. Have you seen his videos? The lovely Liam. I do like his videos, he's very entertaining. So I started watching one of his videos, I haven't finished it, but he was talking about how he uses apps, or an app in particular, to plot his route and to navigate on his walks in the hills. Now, I did have a little bit of a disagreement with Liam, I have to say, not personally, not at all. I did disagree with the fact that he only uses an app to navigate around the hills. Now, I'm not I'm not gonna throw any shade towards Liam at all. We don't do that on this channel. There is no hate on this channel. This channel is all about peace and love. I totally support other people who go out and walk in the hills. However, my disagreement with his video was that he seems to rely solely on his phone to navigate. And personally, I would suggest, if you go out into remote landscapes, you should definitely take a map and a compass. Gorgeous down here, absolutely beautiful. There's a load of geese on that pond over there. The sun is shining for a change. It's absolutely stunning, so peaceful. So it's my week off this week. I'm on half term. I work in a college, so I get a bit of time off. So I popped down to Lincolnshire to visit family, and this week I popped into the North Lincolnshire Museum in Scunthorpe. It's a really interesting little place. If you ever visit Scunthorpe, pop into the museum. It's full of all sorts of finds from the area, going back, you know, thousands of years. It's absolutely brilliant. Just a little place, won't take you long to go around it, but it's, yeah, fascinating. Some great stuff that has been found in this area. And I picked up a little book from there called Riddles of the Isle. And it's about the history of the Isle of Axholme, stretching from the time of the Romans to the Normans, I think. So yeah, haven't finished it yet. I've started reading it, haven't finished it, but it's a really interesting book. Obviously that's like a time where there's a lot of Scandinavian involvement in the area. I remember growing up in North Lincolnshire with ginger hair. My mum always used to say to me, and one of my brothers who's also redhead, she used to say to us that ginger hair comes from the Vikings, because this area was part of the Danelaw. So I was just surrounded by Viking names for villages and towns and everything, there's stuff all over the place. Fascinating part of the world. So yeah, so if you ever fancy a good read, pick up Riddles of the Isle. I can recommend it if you're interested in history and archaeology or that time period. Yeah, it's a good read. So that is Peatland, the whole thing there. There's a rainbow over there as well. So it doesn't look like much, does it? But it's just natural peatland, just left for nature. It's beautiful. It really is so peaceful down here. Just a gorgeous place to visit if you're ever in the area. So this is where we leave the Humberhead Peatlands. We're going to leave Hatfield moors behind, and we're going to follow the Peatlands Way to Root, a little village called Root. This is interesting. Oh, it's a bit of a squeeze. Oh my good heavens. It's a bit of a squeeze, isn't it? Thanks for that. So that was Root. Looked like a really nice little place. So now we're just following the road for a couple of miles. These roads are pretty quiet, so it should be okay. There's no path or anything, but like I say, they're pretty much country lanes, so it's very peaceful today. It's been a gorgeous day. The weather has been fabulous. Just so sunny and just yeah, lovely today. So a bit of road walking for these last few miles. Nice long straight roads. Still quite nice views, just even with the farmland. It's pretty peaceful, it's quite a peaceful landscape around here. So I've just been following this road. My feet are hurting. The next section will be down this route here, down this bridleway. However, we are going to be leaving the Peatlands Way here, and I'm going to be walking down there straight into Epworth. So that is the end of the Peatlands Way for today. Yeah, so I am now just heading down this road into Epworth. It's another couple of miles. The next section on the Peatlands Way I will pick up from this point, and it kind of loops around the bottom of Epworth. There's a few ducks about. It loops around the bottom of Epworth through Haxey and back into Epworth. But that is another like 6 or 7 miles, so I can't do that today. So I've done about 10.5 miles on the Peatlands Way today. I think that's enough today. So that's it for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you for the final section of the Peatlands Way.